Ever wondered how software tester make sure apps don't break? Today I'll explain the fundamental test process, the basic steps every software test follows. The test process has 5 steps. Let's discuss them one by one. The first one is planning and control. Think like a game. This is where we set the rules before the game starts, so nobody can claim them, right? Nobody can claim they didn't know the software wasn't supposed to catch it, right? First one, determine scope, risks and objectives. These things make sure that each requirement is covered by a test plan, right? And second one, test approach and resources. Figuring out the how and who. Third one, exit criteria. Defining when we are allowed to stop. Example, exit criteria is like a diet. You don't stop when you are tired, you stop when you have lost 10 pounds, right? Fourth one, control. Control, or we can say monitoring, right? Comparing reality to the plan and taking corrective action if things go sideways, right? Second step is testing, analysis and design. In this step, we look at the requirements and turn them into a to-do list for testing. First one, review the test basis. In this, we are reading the specs to understand what the software is meant to do. Second one, identify test conditions. Listing every single feature or button that could possibly break. And third one, evaluate testability. Making sure a requirement can actually be proven true or false. Example like this, if a requirement says the app must make users feel happy, that is not testable unless we include a mood ring with every download. The third step, test implementation and execution. This is where the actual work happens. We build the tests and then run them. Okay. Implementation means developing step-by-step instructions and setting up the environment. What about execution? Execution is running the tests in order and logging what happens, right? What about comparison? Comparison is comparing what did happen to what should have happened, right? For an example, expected result, user clicks, delete account and the account is deleted. Actual result, user clicks, delete account and the app orders 500 units of pepperoni pizza to their house, right? And retesting, checking a bug again after the developer swears they fixed it. The fourth step, evaluating exit criteria and reporting. Checking if we are actually done and telling the bosses about it. First one, check logs. Compare what happened against our original goals. Right? Summary reports. Writing a final, how did it go? Documents so a decision can be made to release the software. The fifth one, test closure activities. The cleanup phase after the party is over, right? In this step, finalize and archive, saving our test scripts and data so we don't have to reinvent the wheel next time. Example, this is like saving our breakup text as a template. It's painful now, but it will save me so much time in our next relationship. Estimate. In software testing, an estimate isn't just a wild guess you make while drinking coffee. It's a calculated forecast of the time and cost required to finish a task. Think of it like a predicting how long it will take to clean our room. If we ignore the risks, we are going to overshoot our schedule by hours, right? An estimate is based on past data or experience, calculated risks, available documents, knowledge, assumptions. Foundation point method. This technique measures the size of an. The first step, define functions point. We break the software down into function points. Basically, any feature or interaction the user sees, right? Example, if we are building a dating app for cats, the function points would be upload first selfie, swipe right on tuner, and new at match. Step 2. Give weightage. Not all features are created equal. We rank them based on how hard they are to test, like simple, medium, and complex. Right? Simple means basic GUI or single functionality. Example, a submit button that just says thanks. Right? Medium, database checks or interactions between features. Example, a login screen. Third step, define estimate per function point. This is based on past experience or project standards. You decide how many person hours it takes to test one point. Example, if our team is fueled by high quality espresso, it might take 4 hours per point. If they are fueled by lukewarm tap water, it might take 10. Fourth step, calculate total effort. Use the magic formula. This, right? Why bother with all this math? Because humans are historically terrible at guessing. A study found that the average software project exceeds its budget by 90% and it's scheduled by 120%. Common reasons projects run away from their plans. How? Objectives aren't clear. Like trying to bake a cake without knowing if it is for a birthday or a wedding. Right? Second one, bad planning and estimating, just winging it. New technology. Using a laser cutter when you have only ever used safety scissors. If you get something from this video, don't forget to subscribe us and like, comment and share with your friends. Bye bye.